Right, let's try this fucking tragic, awkward chat in the van that everyone seems to fucking fucking do at the moment. I just come out of the CF Tech Talk. Pretty decent. I don't know if you got one near you, but always good to check yourself, make sure you're not missing out on any developments, because you know what you're like when you're self-employed. You end up just fucking grafting all the time and forgetting to make sure you check yourself, see if you're up to date, with things that are happening, bigger picture. I'm off to go fit a fucking massive chandelier and a fancy wall light, which I think costs more than my van and weighs more than me. So good luck to me with that one, with my mate. So let's see how it goes. So many people contacted me saying, don't do that stupid fucking van talk again, which obviously means I'm going to do it. But one thing I wanted to say yesterday was, do you know what diverted neutral currents are and the dangers it presents? And whilst I've not ever experienced it in my career yet, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I know that Paul and Dave, like E5, Sparking Ninja, they've been banging on about this, plus others, for a while now. But it was the first time yesterday at the Tech Talk that someone had spoken about it at one of these like Tech Talk things, and the dangers that it presents. And we all know the DNO are never going to fucking replace all the cables. They're just going to lipstick on a pig and just repair when things get damaged, which basically means that we've got to do more. I mean, it'd be lovely in an ideal world for the DNO to sort their shit out, but they're not going to. It's going to be too costly. So we have to be more careful, because the dangers it can. I'll try and find the picture. I think Paul has done some stuff, and a couple of his mates, and there might be a little video on the rise of the voltages if you get a broken conductor, a broken pen conductor or neutral conductor, and especially if that break is early on, if it supplies like a street or something. Now I'm aware of it, and I'm aware that it's an issue. But what I was surprised about is that it was the first time I'd seen it publicly spoken about at like a proper Tech Talk thing. Even though it'd been around for a while and people have been talking about it for a while. So the guidance, if you can loosely say that, the guidance that they were recommending, which there might be something that might come out from this. The guidance they were saying about isolation and testing for this, and how do you test for this. So before you do your ZE and shit like that, you isolate the installation, put your clamp meter around the main earthing conductor to check there's no current flowing, and you can use your non-voltage meter, check the protective bonding and things like that as well, or do all of these things before you do your ZE. Now I know it sounds like a lot more faff, but to me, if this risk is going to become more frequent, I would rather do that. Just remember, before you fucking take the time out of your day to fucking send me messages, I'm not a fucking expert, I don't know fucking everything. There are much smarter people than me, not only on this platform, just fucking in everyday fucking life. So I might use a different terminology to you. I might use different words. You might not even be able to understand my West Country accent. But I'm just putting it out there. That diverted neutral currents are a thing, and they're going to become more of a thing. And with the DNO's fucking failing network, that like I said, they'll repair stuff. They're just not going to replace shit, are they? You know what I mean? They also spoke about when DNO repair cables, they normally like drive an electrode in or spike down to, like a PME essentially, just drop another rod in to keep that resistance nice and low. So what might appear to be a TNS is actually a PME, which I didn't know, so it's nice to know. Again, this is what people spoke about yesterday, so I'll do my own little research and just check that that's don't take everything that people say for granted. I mean, do your own research, check it out for yourself. And of course, you can find figures and stuff like that on the agency website, because you have to report if there's any faults or stuff like that. The DNO have to, or something, if there's something happens, dangerous occurrence or whatever they call it. And obviously DNO are registering